Flosstube, it's Tara, the 805 Stitcher. Today is Friday, January 5th, and this is my Flosstube number 36. Hello to all of my returning subscribers. If you are new, I hope you see something you like and will click that subscribe button and ring the bell. So, Happy New Year, happy holidays. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate. And Happy New Year. So wishing that 2024 is just wonderful for everyone. My last Flosstube was January 22nd, 2023. That's my regular last Flosstube. I recently did a whip parade, and my whip parade, I had 120 whips, and it was for 4 hours. So it's in 2 parts. It wasn't meant to be that way, but it ended up being that way because, it was long. So, anywho, hopefully I can get back on a regular schedule. I'm thinking Friday nights every 2 weeks would be good because I usually don't do anything on Friday nights because I'm tired from work all week. And, if I can keep it down to 2 weeks, then I don't have a bunch of stuff to show. So that's the plan. Well, we'll see how it goes. I don't have a lot of stitching because I showed all my whips just a bit ago, so you can go watch that if you want. Oh, you can tell it's a new year. I have my Fitbit on. Let's see how long that lasts. Anywho, don't say anywho, I'll do the Flosstube. Okay, this is, I'm going to go through one FFO. I did have some other FFOs, but there were gifts or exchange pieces. I'm going to go through my finishes for last year. I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. It was, it wasn't a really great stitchy year. We'll go over 12 by 12 and how I handle 12 by 12. And we'll go over a few whips I have, and we'll go over haul and plans, and then I'll throw a little life. Well, I'm going to do a Reader's Digest 2023 life for you. So that'll be after everything else. And then if I had anything, I would do my Etsy shop. But I don't have any new products, so I have nothing to show there. So let's go ahead and start. My FFO that I want to show you because I'm just so proud of it is Struttin'. This is by Teresa Kogut. I don't know what I stitched it on. I did a flat fold. It's a cute little, but I probably finished this in 2021 maybe, not sure. And I was afraid of the flat fold forever. Well, I did make a mistake. I glued these 2 pieces together. When I was doing it, I'm like, that's just not right. But so I had to rip it apart. I have not put any ribbon or cording around it yet. I should, but I was just excited to have this. So, Struttin' by Teresa Kogut. It is the cutest little thing. So that was one of my 4 FFOs. So, finishes. Finishes are here. Okay, I just finished Santa's Night Tree, which, was an exclusive for the Jingle Ball, and it was Hello from Liz Matthews kit, and she was doing a class. I did watch the class, and I had hoped to watch it again before it went away, and I did not. So there are instructions, and since I watched the class, I'm hoping I'll understand it a little better, that I can put the tree together. But, here we go. So that's the tree. There are there was a bunch of little white, you know, single stitches all through here. I'm like, you know, it doesn't rain in Southern California, or it doesn't snow. So Santa's not going through snow falling. But that was just me being lazy. So maybe I'll go back and do it. I don't know. I thought of putting some beads in. So we'll see. I stitched this on the 40 count. Oh, it called for 36 count topaz. I stitched it on 40 count because that's all I could find. And I used all, well, it was a kit. So did we get all the flosses? I think we got all the flosses, yeah. So I'll look forward to making that, FFOing that into a tree, hopefully by this Christmas. Got enough time. So that was our first one. My first one, I guess. Let's see. The next one I finished last year was Welcome from the Drawn Thread. And I saw these when I was in Missouri at CNC cross stitch shop. I'd gone for the Black Needle Society camp. This was in 2022. And I saw it stitch up very little, and I just grabbed them, a whole bunch of them. And it was a really fun stitch. What did I stitch it on? Oh, I stitched it on 40 count R&R Winter's Brew. And it calls for 30 count. So when I got to the beads and the needle, or the buttons, and I had a little bit of problem there, but I got it to work. So this is Welcome. There we go. Yeah. I had a fun time with it. Let's see. Let's see. I can't see. I like the colored lights, you know, for the tree and that the bird's holding. That you could do those socks 1/1, but I was like, nope. And then I had to find those little red buttons and those little cream beads. But yeah, it turned out really cute. I'd love to put it in a kind of a red frame, a darker red frame, and probably have that out for next Christmas. Hopefully. I'll have to look for a frame. I want to start another one. I have, yeah. Well, okay. I want to start another one, but this year is no new starts. No new starts unless I have an exchange piece I'm doing, or a piece that I have to finish for a retreat. Like I'm doing one, I'm happening to start one now for Beach Please. But otherwise, the only new starts I have are if it gets called on my Whipco or heifer board. So even though I want to, I don't need to. I have 123 whips now. I don't need new starts. Okay, another finish I did last year was Stacy Nash Primitives, Run with Scissors, and it is a sewing pouch. They show it on the back here. Very cute. I did it on the 36 count Weeks Dye Work gunmetal with the Weeks Dye Works London Fog. And I might put my board behind this one. Okay. So I need to get one of those fancy boards from Fat Quarter Shop that has the Lori Holt fabric. Am I doing it right? Is that the, okay. So here we go. That's Run with Scissors, sewing pouch. Now I had all the London Fog. I ran out of London Fog, and when I got the new London Fog, it was a little darker, but I'm not worried about it because that part is just the flap. So Run with Scissors, Stacy Nash Primitives. Oops, get it in the frame. That's 1/1, 36 count gunmetal. Nice easy stitch. It was fun. I think we say that about everything. If it wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it, right? Okay, the next thing I finished was I practiced Stitchcraft by Willow Hills Samplings. And I did it on, I had it. Wait, I have the bag here. I did it on 40 count jack-o'-lantern by Extra Designs. And it was Raven, Gentle Arts Raven. So, I'll put that back in the bag. And here we go. So I practice stitchcraft. This could be a cute little flat fold, little pillow. It's not very big. It is fun stitch. I'm not going to say fun stitch every time. I promise. I enjoyed stitching it. Let's just say that. I practice Stitchcraft by Willow Hill Samplings. Okay, well, I have the bag. Let's put this in the bag. My next couple of finishes were, let's see, what are these? I think it's the It's So Emma Stitch Quarterlies. And I finished both Santa Baby. These are my travel pieces when I travel in the car. And, oh dear. I'm now working on, I showed in my whips that I'm working on Mrs. Claus. I think that's what it's called. Mrs. Claus. Yeah. So I want to make pillows out of these. This is Oh Dear. It's stitched on an opalescent, kind of a mint opalescent with all the called for DMC. I did this on a road trip to Kansas. So most of this was stitched on the road. So, and then I also did Santa Baby. This is more of a blue. This was a kit on the Ada. It's 14 count Ada. It's opalescent. It came with everything. On the Oh Dear, I purchased some other linen, and you can see there's a little bit of a difference. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference in the color. But Mrs. Claus, I'm stitching on this too. So if I'm making pillows, I'll just put him somewhere and then stick these together. So, I can see them in the car when we're traveling. So those are always what I take, unless I take a Mill Hill kit. Okay, and the next one I finished is A Witch in Her Garden. I started this in 2022. I got a kit from Farm Girl Dry Goods, and I started it maybe right before the fall Farm Girl Dry Goods retreat in Amana, and I stitched a bunch of it there. I couldn't put it down. It was a lot of fun. I'm assuming, yeah, it is Vintage Country Mocha, 36 count, and all the called for, because it was a kit. I got the finishing piece and the velveteen and the little stem, so I need to find some paint for that. But here she is. A Witch in Her Garden. And I have the other one. Oh, there was a newer one. I don't know what it is. A Girl in Her Garden? Maybe? It's a blue and white, mostly. Blue. I have that too. So, can't start it this year unless I do it on a new start. But I want to finish this as a drum. It was a pleasure to stitch. Let's just say that. A pleasure. Okay. Those were my finishes for 2023. Not a lot, but heck. Okay, 12 by 12. I did plan on participating in it. Hold on one sec. But my 12 by 12 ended up being 3 by 12. I was planning on doing 6 by 12 because I want to do 2 hours each on a new start. If it's 1 hour, it's too hectic for me. So I wanted to do 2 hours on 6 new starts. My husband felt he needed me to hold his hand during the Packers game. So I lost some time there. And then, you know, making dinner and stuff. So it ended up being 3. But I got some new starts. So, let's see. My first one was Stacy Nash Designs Spring Chickens Pen Keep. I got this as a kit, again from Farm Girl Dry Goods. And I started using the Tiger Lily project cards. Bought a bunch of these because they were so sweet. And what did I say? It's on 36 count Dames of the Needle, Mad Hatter's Tea Towel. That's if Michelle put this linen in here, unless she substituted for it. I don't know. And all call for week's dye work threads. Trying to be more organized. So it's on one card. I don't have to go looking through the bag. So what did I do on this? Not very much. I did a little bit of this grass under the house. I did a center start. Okay, there we go. And this is where I got. So, yeah. That wasn't much. That will need, I did put this on my Whip Go, I believe, to get some more work done on it. I do have my book of days, my 2024 book of days. I need to find some flights for some retreats I'm going to. And I do have my heifer board, and I do have my Whip Go board. So my Whip Go board is 500 stitches on each one, unless it's a new start. And there's also a wool applique on here because I have some wool applique and I'd love to start it. But interesting on my Whip Go board is I have Sir Thomas. Everything is 500 stitches except for Sir Thomas, which is every other square, and it's 1,000 stitches. I want to finish him. I'm with a bunch of other ladies and a Sal. We're trying to get Sir Thomas finished before Thanksgiving so we can get him up. He is gorgeous and he needs to be displayed. So I'm doing those two. I did okay with Whip Go last year. With things getting busier, I got pretty busy with some projects and some sewing, some stuff for my Etsy. And I kind of fell off the wagon at the end of the year. But I think a lot of us do because we're really busy at the end of the year. So last year I'd had my Whip Go. I only had Whip Go and it was 1,000 stitches per project. I brought that down to 500. 500 is really feasible for me. So except for Sir Thomas, which is 1,000. So I've already completed 2 of my one on Whip Go and one on the heifer board, and I'm almost completed the 3rd. So I just have my 4th is a finish on a hands-on Hands Across the Sea sampler, and it's Annie Morris, and it's on 56 count, and that's on my Whip Go, or which one is it? I don't know. It's on one of them as a finish. So that's what I have left. So my book of days is pretty plain, but I do hope to kind of write which floss tubes I'm watching so I can, you know, talk about some new floss tubes or whoever I'm watching. I currently watch all the regulars. I watch Garan Stitchery. I watch Two Needles Pulling Thread. I watch Bushy Stitchers. I watch Just Keep Stitching. Sable Stitchers I enjoy. Sunshine Stitchers I enjoy. Lottie Das Stitcher, I don't know, Laura. Just So Sherry, I have a bunch. But I want to start watching some new ones. I did watch this week Pink Stitchers. I've been watching them. Love them. They're a hoot. Nancy the Disorderly Stitcher. I watched her last night, and X's and Hoes. So X's and Hoes had a whip parade. They're also a hoot. They're just funny. Okay, so that's my book of days. That's my whip go. That's my hoverboard. Let's move on. We were talking about 12 by 12. So that was my 12 by 12 on Stacy Nash Spring Chicken Pin Keep. That was 2 hours. See, I got interrupted. Okay. So, oh no, I'm still doing 12 by 12 or my 3 by 12. The next one I started, this is my first Nora Corbett, and it's the Witching Hour. I've also put this on my whip go or my hoverboard. I'm not sure. It seems to be, it's going to be an easy stitch just because it's, I believe it's 32 count. Hold, please. It's in this perfect It's So Kelly bag that I bought. I have my project card by Tiger Lily Designs. Let's see. Witching Hour, Nora Corbett, 32 count. I'm stitching this on Atomic Ranch Cobblestone with all the call for DMC and Mill Hill beads. It's 2/2. And I believe this is the way it goes. But this is where I'm at. I wanted to do more, but this is when I got called to watch the Packers game or make dinner, and then I had to watch the Packers game because, you know, fourth quarter it was like 30-3 or something, and he was still worried about it. My husband is a Packers fan. I am a Rams fan. We are a house divided. So anyway, so that's that. I look forward to that. Like I said, it's my first Nora Corbett, and I think it will be pleasurable to stitch. Not fun. Okay, here we go. The next one I started was and this is also a whip go. So this that I'm showing you is not just what I started on 3 by 12. It's also what I continued on my whip go, and I completed the 500 stitches. So this is not what I did in 2 hours. This is an exclusive we got, again, when I was in Amana at the Farm Girl Dry Goods retreat in 2022. This is probably out now. I'm not sure, but let me have my project card. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, what is the chart, Tara? It is Lottie Da was the designer at the retreat, and this is Autumn Rose by Lottie Da. Like I said, this was 2022, so I'm sure it's out now. Check out her website. She is the nicest lady. She had lunch with us a few times, her and her friend. I can't remember her friend's name. I want to say Carol, but that might not be right. But just very entertaining. Just a good person, good soul. Just really enjoyed my time with her. Okay, stop babbling. Autumn Rose, Lottie Da. It is being stitched on 36 count Winter Wheat by Farm Girl Dry Goods. So I guess this is Michelle's fabric, and I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. I said it's an exclusive kit from Fall 22 Amana Retreat, and this is where I'm at so far. Again, remember, this is not just 3 by 12. It is also my whip go for 500 stitches, and I did complete my goal. So this is 500 plus whatever I did on my 3 by 12. this is, oh, let me see. I want to show you the pattern, but it's designed as a needlebook kit. And I can't find where. No, I can't show you without showing you the pattern. But it's designed as a needlebook kit. So, but while Lori was there, she was offering these boxes to be purchased. And instead of doing the needlebook kit, she showed a finish with it mounted in here. So that's what I want to do. I guess I'll line this with some fabric or something, or put some, I don't know what I'll do here, but the whole autumn rose was here. So I'd like to have this finished by StitchCon, because my friend Gail and I both got this. And so we had thought about having it at StitchCon last year, but I couldn't go to StitchCon last year. I didn't do any retreats last year because of my daughter getting married and my stepson getting married, and I did one retreat. I take that back. I did one retreat. Okay, so here's Nora Corbett. That goes in there. So those were my 3 and 12. That was fun. What was I doing that I didn't get started soon enough? Was I cooking? I don't know. No, I was doing something else. I think I was still working on my whip parade. So when I should have started at 9 o'clock California time to be at 12 o'clock Eastern time, I was still doing my whip parade. I don't think I finished my whip parade till 1:30. So I didn't start my 12 by 12, which was my 3 by 12, until 2 o'clock my time, which is 5 o'clock Eastern time. So I was kind of on my own. I didn't watch any of the live videos. I wish I had, but it was just a disruptive day. My husband went to bed at 9 o'clock as usual. I stayed up with the dogs because my one dog hates any loud noises, fireworks, that kind of stuff. So she has to have her little thunder shirt on, and she did pretty good. But we have to stay up a little later. Okay, I talked about my whip go. I talked about a hoverboard. I talked about some Flosstubes I'm watching. I'd like to start watching some newer ones. I'm starting to take some notes when I hear others talking about new ones. I heard of New England Stitcher. I think she follows me on Instagram. And I'd like to, she has a couple new ones out, I think. So I want to watch her. Okay, my whips. I already showed you Autumn Rose. The next one I have is on my whip go or my hoverboard. I'm going to do those first. What I'm thinking about is maybe after I get my goals met, if I have time to have a focus piece that I work on for the rest of the month. Maybe it's the Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow or something, Christmas garden, something big that I really want to get done. Gary from Garon Stitchery, he kind of does that after he does the designer piece, you know, whatever stitching he's doing there, he has a focus piece. So I'm kind of leaning in that direction. We'll see. Or I might just bounce everywhere. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so on my whip go, I put a few different things. Usually I put the same things as last year that I hadn't completed. But I'm like, those things are, you know, I have 120 whips, 123 now. I need to put other things on there. So, the first one I was working on is Lizzie Kate, Flossy Claws. I also have Needle Nick. I have the finishing pieces, everything. You know, Lizzie Kate. I want to make the stand-ups. They're adorable. Not cute. And this is where I've gotten to. So when I picked it up, I only had this part done. I might have had no, I think I only had this part done when I showed it in my whip parade. I've done all of this and then her hat. I was worried about the hat being in that ecru color, But if you look at her skirt, that's also in the ecru, so I'm not worried about that because it's surrounded by the green. There is green in her ribbon in her hat. If I need to, I'm going to just do a little back stitching around it in some other little bit darker beige, just to make it pop a little more. I'm stitching this on 32 count cream Lugana. I keep saying Lugana. Lugana. No, I keep saying Lugana. It's Lugana, right? Lugana. Whew, it's Friday night. Cream Lugana. 32 count. I started this in 2020. So she's gonna get some love. Maybe I'll finish her. I don't know. Let's see what we want to do. Okay, and then my only other whip since my other whips were shown, is Quaker Pumpkins. Hello from Liz Matthews. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's stitched on 36 count Boardwalk, and that is what I'm stitching it on. I had started with a center start, and I did 2 over 2 because I was silly and didn't like it. Ripped that out and started in the top top left. Went on that border, and so I did 500 stitches on this. This goal is met. And this is where I'm at. So I had the top border done. I had that done. Let me show. I had these motifs done. So I worked on this little one and this, and then I just continued on with the border. I kept my counting pin in there, a little owl or something, just so I can count off every 10 stitches, because it's just easier that way. And yeah, it's big. It's a lot bigger than I would have expected. Where's that border at? Let me see. So I'm working on down here, this one. So then I have the words, and it's only, so it's not much bigger than that, but it's probably 36 count color and cotton Boardwalk with all the called for floss. Okay, that one got some love. Needs more love. Every time I pick something up, I'm like, you remember why you wanted to start it and how excited you were to be working on it. I got a comment on my whip parade, and she was a new cross stitcher, and she said, I don't understand all the unfinished projects. She goes, I just kind of pick one and finish it and then pick a new one. I said, she goes, it might be a weird question. I said, it is not a weird question. My husband asks me all the time about why so many unfinished projects, and some of us are just crazy. Yeah. We want to start all the things. I enjoy the process of starting. I enjoy the kitting it up and the first stitches and all of that. That's kind of a thrill for me. So that might explain why I have 123 whips. Okay. And it was funny because Chris Cross commented on her comment and said, yeah, that's the way I do it too. I pick one thing and work on it. And he goes, monogamous stitching. I don't understand. I learned from my mom. My mom didn't stitch on one thing. She had 40 years of cross stitching that we had to acquire when she passed. So, yeah. So those were my whips. Not very much. Let's see where we at. Okay. This is going to be a haul heavy Flosstube. I'll try to go through it fast. I don't have them all in order, but this is a year of haul. It is, I did a no-buy year last year, and I did pretty good until, not market. Market's in March. What is the one in the fall? I don't know. I did good until then. The reason I kind of fell off the wagon was my husband went back to work full-time. So I was like, So that was nice. So I kind of fell off the wagon like in October or whenever the other stitchy thing is that, you know, we all put our pre-orders in. So it's going to be a little haul heavy. But if you don't like haul, fast forward to plans. Okay. This is a little bit of Mom's Corner because, I should have kept this up here. Because my brother brought this to me, and this is in haul too. I got buttons from Just Another Button Company for Cricket Collection 3 Gables. Then I had to remember why I bought the buttons for 3 Gables. And it is because my brother brought over, he still has stuff of my mom's. My mom passed in 2017, and we still are going through stuff. But this was in her stash, Cricket Collection 3 Gables. And he asked if I wanted it. I'm like, yes, please. And so she had started it. So I'm just going to pick up where she left off. It's probably on a 28 count. It's probably stitched on what it was called for, which I want to say is a 28 count something or other. Yeah, I don't know. But it's a pretty big, it's like 28. So this is where she was. So this is kind of haul and Mom's Corner because, you know, she worked on this. My mom loved Halloween, so it is not uncommon to find a Halloween piece in her stash. So I'm looking forward to picking this up at some point. I did not put it on any of my boards because I actually found it after. I don't know when I found it. Recently. I was going through some... I organized my craft room. Doesn't look like it. But, yeah. Okay. So that was haul and Mom's Corner at the same time. So I look forward to stitching on that. Okay. Like I said, oh, Cricket, this is the pattern. Get in there. Okay, like I said, these are, no particular order. I'll try to remember when I got it, but I just ordered this because I had to order some threads from 123 Stitch, and threads just can't travel alone. So I got Lila Studio. Autumn is as joyful. Now it's kind of like, the words are kind of, I was like, autumn is as joyful and sweet as an untimely end. But then they started talking, it sounded kind of morbid to me, like untimely end, that just sounds, but I think they're talking about the ending of summer and moving into fall. So I don't know if I'll use those words. I might just stick some more motifs in there, but it is gorgeous. I don't know if I have her spring Quaker. I don't have the summer one yet, so that was that. Had to order that because of, it was going with thread. Okay, I ordered this when I was at New England Stitch Retreat in Boston. Did I talk about that? No. Oh, that's kind of in my life. Yeah. So this is Superior Bees by Summer House Stitchworks. I have started this. It was in my whip parade. And I'm doing it on a, can't remember what I'm stitching it on. But that was, I saw that and I saw the model for this and fell in love with it. That is usually how we all pick them, right? Okay. Oh, this isn't new. That's not new. Esmeralda's Blackbirds by Annie Proper Stitcher, Annie Turner. I received this because I placed an order with Top Knot Stitcher, and she sent me the wrong chart. And she said, keep it. I said, it's really cute. It's not what I ordered. But she said, keep it. So I had to stitch that. Looks like a quick stitch. Esmeralda's Blackbirds. Okay, what do we got here? This was in one of Alicia's, the Fanciful Flamingos. It was in her Christmas box. And it is Erin Elizabeth, Tree of Joy. And it came with all of the floss and some backing fabric and some ribbon, I believe. I'm not sure if the box had the fabric or not. I just don't know. Let's see. I have some, Snow White Forest, this is Dames of the Needle, I think. From the Cauldron. Yeah, Dames of the Needle from the Cauldron. Some Snow White Forest pom-pom. This was probably in a Black Needle Society box. So, Lady Dot Creates. I tell you, it's just a hodgepodge of stuff. This was also in the Fanciful Flamingo box. The Chantel's 141. I was super excited. This is her bow maker. I've watched her video once. I'm going to have to watch it 20 times. Just because it takes that long for me to pick things up. What do we have here? Oh, this is the Anna's for Narwhal fob from Lady Dot Creates for the hands-on design. Anna's for Narwhal. This was for Special Olympics, so I picked that up. I did get the N is for Narwhal as well. I have more of the project cards. I bought each and every one of them because they are so precious. And I'm going to be more organized. Let's see. Keep going. These are, I want to say I bought these, not that one. I bought these from Rebel Stitcher. She was having a sale. And got to help out our shops. So I went ahead and ran over there, and I got Double Up Thanksgiving by Heart and Hand because, okay, it has a turkey. Anything with a turkey, I'm there. I also got Doodles Halloween by Heart and Hand. I think I have another Doodles in this big thing. I got Stitcher's Ornaments by Tiny Modernist. Thought those would be good for a little exchange. And I got the Drawn Thread Chillin'. This is not cute. And I guess it's a fob. You can do the scissor fob, or it's a project roll, or you can just frame it. Whatever you want to do. So that was Rebel Stitcher. Okay. I got this at, what is her shop? Stitch New England. Pam. What is her shop? I got it there. We took a trip there. And it's a button and beads. And it is called Wanda's Clothesline. Let's see. Oh, this is a new one I just got. I don't know who I saw was stitching this, but I like add to cart immediately because it just reminds me of when I was a kid. So it's Tiny Modernist, and it's that 70s kitchen. Totally. That avocado green and the orange and the mushrooms. I was all over it. I did the select all. Got all the threads and got the fabric. I think it's a white something. White. I don't know what count it is, but yeah. I don't know who was stitching it. Somebody was watching. Okay, I went to the Jingle Ball. Some of these are from the Jingle Ball. Yes, these are from the Jingle Ball. Okay, I of course got the book, the Jingle Ball Baubles book, which has all of the ornaments on it. This reindeer, adorable, and I want to do this one too. Satsuma Street. There's quite a few I want to do. So, and since I didn't get since last time I was on Jingle Ball was a no buy, I got the 2022 book as well. And these are some of them. I know Kathy Hands on Design she released this, and I don't know about the others. I like this one from Blue Flower, the giraffe. Okay, I also bought Hands on Design Shiny Objects because, again, reminds me of retro vintagey ornaments that I grew up with. I got this from Tiny Modernist because she showed it finished and it was gorgeous. Tiny Modernist, the Yule Goddess. From the picture, I would not have ordered it. Seeing it finished just made me order that. Okay, and the last thing I got from the Jingle Ball was Teresa Koget's Santa's Delivery. Okay, I have a new start 2024 except what's on my WIPCO and Santa's Delivery. Once I can find some of the perforated paper, because I also have all of the boards and everything. I want to get these done. They're so cute. So I want to start that. I don't know. Okay, I also got a mystery bag from Top Knot Stitcher. Sorry for the crinkling. Still in the bag. Oh, she sent me some thread. I didn't know that. Thank you, Abby. Okay. Did I see this? Huh, I think I missed some stuff when I was looking at this. But it's a mystery bag. You just kind of go with whatever. If you have it, you know, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what did I get in my mystery bag? I got Dirty Annie's. You can keep your glass slippers. I think I could stitch that as a little exchange. I got Country Cottage Needlework Sampler of the Month, April. Don't have any of those. I got Truckin' Along September, which I really like for the fall foliage. I don't have this. I don't think I had any of these. I got Rosewood Manor, Hands on a Pumpkin. I've never seen this before. Oh, they got face. Are there faces on the hands? There's faces on the hands. I got Tell an Emblem, Home Sweet Home. That's cute. How big is that? 90 by 90. 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. That'd be a cute little exchange item. I got Stacy Nash, Sarah's Sewing Bag. And there's the picture back there as well. I don't know how often Abby does these mystery bags, but I was like, what the heck? What fun. And then I got from Creative Poppy, it's from River Drift House Needlework. And it's Santa and Mrs. Claus Folkies. How cute is that? Okay, I said cute. But they're adorable. I don't think I've ever seen this. And then she also sent me a Color and Cotton limited edition. I don't know what color it is. For thank you for shopping. Thank you, Abby. Okay, we're still moving along. I was hoping I can get through these faster. I purchased Quakers in Scandinavia from Tempting Tangles. There's a PDF download. This was a free one from Running with Needles and Scissors for her birthday, and she had it on her site. It's Sarah Rickwood. Lovely. I purchased this, Barbara Anna Designs, Viva La Vida. I hope to stitch it for a friend. Here we go. I purchased Barbara Anna Designs, Sailing Dreams. I was thinking of this as an exchange piece. How big is it? 5 by 6, 5.5 by 6. It might be a little big for an exchange piece. I don't know where I got this. It is A Witching Season, Shepherd's Bush. It might have been D-Stash. I'm sure. It's a kit. I got Hands on Design, a Fancy Flamingo. I believe this was from Black Needle Society box. They had a flamingo box. I have some fabric. No. I'll go through all the fabric. I have Chessie and Me. I'm going to take my glasses off. Chessie and Me Bertha May Brown sampler. I bought this from Sharon from Crescent Colors. She was doing a D-stash and came with all the floss and linen. Let's see. This I bought in at Pam in New England shop too. It's one of those tacky bobs. And I love anything paisley. And I didn't have one of these. And I knew I had some beading coming up with Sir Thomas. So I got that. Oh, this is that's more thread, more fabric. Okay, here's some more. This is all from Pam's store. I got the Heart and Hand Wee Santa for 2023, right? Yeah. Oh, here's the other doodles I got. Thankful because of that turkey. Sorry, this is a year. So this is not bad. I mean, if you watch some of my other videos, this would have been in a month. Okay, Cecilia Turner, Heart and Hand. I did Seaside Tiny Town. I purchased Leela Studios, Spirit of Christmas Set 1 and Set 2. These are the ornaments. I don't want to do them all, but there are a few that I would like to do. I would like to do the reindeer and the ornaments, maybe the skate. Yeah. Okay, and the last thing, oh, not the last thing, another thing I got from, this I bought at, I think I bought this at not the annex, but she had a shop at the retreat, at the New England retreat, and I bought that. This is Nikki's Creations, Autumn Village. I just like that. I don't know if I saw the model or what. Let's see. I got a Brenda Gervais, Santa Stops Here. This is all from my New England trip. I went a little crazy after not buying forever. Oh, here's The Girl in Her Garden. Brenda Gervais. Another Brenda Gervais was Spring Awakens. It was really cool at Pam's shop. She had like these magazine binder or holders. she had them by designer, and you can just pull them out and go through them. It was a cute little shop. Oh, I also got Brenda Gervais Pennsylvania Dutch Tomato Pin Keep, because it goes with that. A Witch in Her Garden, kind of, with that. What's the other one? Does that have a... Oh, no. The other one is the same, too. So, I don't know why I have this. I thought it was cute. Hippie-potamus by Romy's Creations. I could see doing that for my brother or something. That'd be his. He would like that. I got Lucy Beam Love and Stitches, and it is so... anything sewing related I need. I got this because it's my granddaughter's name, and it's Pedal Pusher Harper's Forest. I just thought it was very pretty, and it's Harper, so I can tell her it's for her. I got the Artsy Housewife Pretty Bird. I got the Blue Flower Autumn Bee, because I have Sleeping Bee. I finished Quaker Bee. I'm working on Tudor Bee. So, need all the bees. And then I got When Witches Go Riding, Brenda Gervais. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to show all of the... I have a lot of fabric here that I bought. I don't think I'll go through it just because of time, but let's see. Okay, also when I was in New England, I got the Artsy Housewife Byron the Blackbird. He's handsome. This was the exclusive from our for the retreat. It was Helen Daly Designs Mushroom Mayhem. Some people have finished this. I got Luminous Fiber Arts Stitcher. Mitzi was one in the Jingle Balls. I purchased, let me see, this is going to be, okay. Okay. This was also something I got in New England. It is Glendon Place Sugar Skull number 2. And while I was there, I picked up the threads and the bead pack. And then, this was the only thing I purchased from Market in March. And I had to have it because it kind of reminds me of Sir Thomas, but it's Glendon Place, and it is Horn of Plenty. I saw this on Garon Stitchery, and when they showed that in this avocado, it's all beads, I was like, add to cart. So I also got all of the Sullivans, and the fancy floss, and the beads. So that was my only Market purchase, but it was a pricey one. Okay, getting down here. Oh, jeez. I purchased Autumn and Stars Hollow because I didn't have it. I have summer. I should have spring because I thought I probably have spring. I purchased Rachel Sheard. Where did I get this? Rachel Sheard, Hands Across the Sea sampler. Not sure. That might have been in the sampler. A box from Teresa Vignette. I don't remember where I got this. This might have been in the Black Needle Society, but it's Frog Prints Primitive Hair. This I purchased during whatever not the market, but the one in the fall. Steampunk Penelope by, I've started this. Why do I have this here? Do I have two? No. I started this, so I have to figure that out. But Steampunk Penelope. I bought two of these. Well, I didn't buy it. One was in the Teresa Kitten Stitcher Octo Halloween box the year before, 2022. And then I bought it in 2023. So I have two of these. Ghosts and Goblins, The Scarlet House. So one will be a giveaway at some point. Let's see. Maybe when I get to 2,500 subscribers. That's a long way away. I was really surprised that I hadn't lost a bunch of subscribers. Thank you. I got The Scarlet House, Sarah Barnes. And I bought it twice. So that's another one. I got, I don't know, Puntini, Autumn Friends. And I got the pins for it. This one just cracked me up. Ink Circles, Assembly Required. Got Dirty Annie's, Old Salem Sanitarium. I need to find some of this blood spatter in the, not white. What is this? I don't know. Oh, okay. I got Hello from Liz Matthews, My Home in the Garden. As we are over 1 hour, I apologize. I thought it would go fast. Jan Hicks Creates, Feliz Navidad. The colors in this just blew me away. Scarlet House, Scarlet Berries. I think this is all from the market or whatever in the later part in September. Got Haunted by Kathy Barrick. I want to do that one. I don't know where I'm going to put all this. This is all full. Good Intentions Revisited by Kathy Barrick. I like the drum. Sampler of the Sea by Carriage House Samplings. The Skating Santa Stocking by Carriage House Samplings. Elizabeth Haig, 1802 by Kathy Barrick. I purchased United We Stand, Blackbird Designs book. Also, Birds of a Feather, Blackbird Designs. Was this a re-release? I'm not sure. I think so. Oh, okay. This was the sampler pack from Kitten Stitcher. Her sampler box. So we have some labels for your needlework by Kathy Barrick. Mary Ann's Rules for Living by Hands to Work. This is Heartstring Samplery, A Ship for Mary. I'm going to have an avalanche here in a minute. This is Hello from Liz Matthews, Jane Ellen Collection. I think I like the drum. This is Jane Freebairn, 1850 by Victorian Rose Needle Arts. This was the sampler box by Kitten Stitcher, Teresa Vignette. I don't know when this was. I think it was 2022. Maria Clark, 1846 sampler by Needlework Press. It's going to be an avalanche. Should start throwing them in here. Antique in memory of Louise, 1874. Cross Stitch Antiques. La Di Da, Little Annie Lewis. I'm sure all of these have been released since they've been in my basket. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. Yep, almost done. So it's just a lot of charts. I went hog wild when I was in New England. Let's see. Oh, this was the Friend Stitch. I want to say this was 2022. I didn't do 2023. But this was the kit for the Friend Stitch. Yeah. We got the kit. This I purchased. This I love. Winter in the City by Modern Folk Embroidery. It was a stitch along for Stitch Ideas magazine in Japan in 2021. But I knew he would be releasing it in 2022. So that I want to do. So you can either do it on a navy fabric with an ecru or an beige fabric with the navy. I think the stitch count is really close. So this was from my friend Becca from Sambry Stitches. This was her Yeti sampler. She's doing really well. And I also got Thankful. It has a turkey. What else? I don't know where I got this. Gather Friends. It's a collaboration of Plum Street Samplers and Jeanette Douglas Designs. I have no clue where I got this. Maybe somebody sent it to me. Sweater Weather. October House Fiber Arts. I don't know where I got this either. I don't know. A friend of mine sent me some charts that she had ordered twice. Deidre Kelly, my friend, she sent me, oops, I'm sure this is right, Flamingo Bells, which I already have, so that will be a giveaway. She sent me some floss for that. And then she sent me, which I don't have, Napping in the Poinsettias by Lindy Stitches, along with some floss. Thank you, Deidre. Sorry it took me a year to thank you. But I haven't been here for a year. Okay, I got the March Oriental Turtle Dove from Lindy Stitches Airmail collection. And it looks like I purchased all the finishing things and the threads. Fancy floss for that. I purchased Plum Street Samplers, Spring Moon. I waited and did not get it from Fox and Rabbit, but got it from when it came available. And I don't know why, but there's some hickory stick back there. This I bought, let's see. Oh, okay. Hold please. I gotta get this out of here. So I bought the Quirky Quaker Octopus, and it came with all the Cottage Garden threads. But anyway, it came with the Cottage Garden threads, and then I realized there were more Quirky Quakers that these threads were used for. So I had to purchase the Quirky Quaker Crab and the Quirky Quaker Jellyfish. I don't want to take the threads out because, oh, that's the chart. So anyway, this was in a Black Needle Society box. It's Lindy Stitches, Silver Bells. I know she has released this now. That'd be a cute little finish for an exchange. This one just came out in a Black Needle Society. It was an 80s box. It says Can recall most 1980s lyrics, but still can't remember the reason I came in this room. That is me. So, this was another Black Needle Society, I believe. It's Ardith Design, Sugar and Spice, Everything Nice. This might have been in the Christmas box in 2022. It has the threads. This one I saw, let's see. Welcome Stitchery. Whips and Sips. They, I think Shelly was working on this, but I went over to Primitive Gatherings and purchased this. I have When Leaves Fall. Why do I have a thing there? Oh, I guess I want to do Moonlit Garden. Blackbird Designs. And I have Praiseworthy Stitches. Chilly Willy Stacker. And it has the bobbin in it or whatever it is. I have a Halloween one and a Christmas one. So, I had to get that. That's it. So, let's see, some plans. Trying to find place for all of this stuff. I'm going to continue with my Whipco and my heifer board. I talked about a focus piece after I get my goals for those heifer board and Whipco board. And let's see, in January, I think it's 27th or 28th, I'm doing the Acorn and Threads Gathering. I'm doing the virtual one. And then in February, I'll be going to Florida for the Beach Please retreat. That's Stacy Clark's Needle to Thread Stitchery. That's her first retreat, and I'm looking forward to that. I will have a trunk show there, so I need to be getting ready for that. So those are my current plans. Just keep stitching and getting ready for the retreat and doing that little gathering. So I am scheduled for quite a few retreats. I have Beach Please in February. March, I'm going to Sacramento for West Coast Stitching and retreat. April, I'm going to Utah for Stitch West. That's the new spring retreat. May, I'm not doing anything, am I? No, I don't think so. June, I'm going to StitchCon Weekend B, and I'm going to Puerto Vallarta for my stepson's wedding. And let's see, July, I'm going back to Florida for the Stitch Florida for Alicia's retreat, the Fanciful Flamingo. And then in November, I'm actually doing another California retreat, and it's in Anaheim. And that is, I can't remember who's putting that on. Shannon Carroll is running it with some other people. I don't know, but that's fun. That's close, so I can drive there. That'll be great. So those are my plans coming up. I'm going to go into a little bit of life. So if you're not interested in life, then it was a pleasure meeting up with you again. And I hope to be back in another 2 weeks. I'm thinking Friday night might be the sweet spot that I can do these things. So anyway, thanks for coming, and hope you return. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell. Okay, life. I'm doing the Reader's Digest condensed version because it's a year. So 2023, we did one beach trip in our trailer early in the year. I can't remember when it was. Maybe February. I'm not sure. In April, I went to Arizona for the grandbaby's birthday. Danny did not go because we were leaving her to Kansas and he had to work on the trailer. My granddaughter is April 19th and my grandson is April 20th. She turned 8 and he turned 3. That was a fun time. May was our Kansas trip. It was 6 days. We drove to Kansas. We didn't kill each other, so that was a positive. We did have some trouble with some tires. We had to get 4 new tires on the truck, but it was enjoyable. We went to visit some friends in Kansas and really enjoyed being with them. I think we were 6 days on the road. I think we were there for 4 days, so maybe it was 10 days altogether. We had quite a few health problems with my mother-in-law, and her health was really declining, and we were just trying to figure out. She lives about 2.5 hours away from us, and Danny also has a disabled brother that we were trying to figure out where to place him, and we're still going through all this. But on the positive side, her health has turned around. She is no longer with a walker. She's up and about. She wants her car back, but she's 85, and no. So we hope that she keeps improving, and she sticks around with us longer. We were worried there first time. Let's see. In October, Hannah, my daughter, and I went to the Pink concert in Phoenix. Then 2 days later, I left for the Boston retreat, New England Stitch retreat. Again, that's the only retreat I did. It was a lot of fun. I sat with, we're all Flosstubers. Oh, goodness gracious. I just sat with Athena, Stitching Goddess Designs, or Athena X Stitches on Instagram, I think. I don't know. Next to her was a new person, and I can't remember. Connie, I want to think her name was Connie. She has Stitch, Count Once, Stitch Once, Count Twice, maybe is her Flosstube. Then it was me, and then it was Beth, who's Billy, oh, I don't know, Beth's Flosstube. And then it was Stacy Clark, who is Needle of the Thread Stitchery. And then there was a new one that I just met. I can't remember her name. But anyway, we were all there. We all had a wonderful time. I actually got, in the Smalls Exchange, I actually got the exchange from Misty from Two Needles Pulling Thread. And I want to show those. I was super excited because I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving things, but she stitched these. She did a wonderful little basket full of things, and she did a meditation book for makers in there, and some scissors, and it was just very sweet. I have the basket actually in my finishing things that I hopefully can use. So thank you, Misty. Okay. That was October. November was my daughter's wedding. That was beautiful. It was at my school. It was a good day. It was just wonderful. The venue is beautiful. I think I've posted pictures on Instagram, so you can go there and see some pictures. But the one thing that happened was I was worried about the 20-year-olds getting in trouble. No, it was my husband. I rented a golf cart because the venue was an outdoor chapel, and it was kind of far from the parking lot. So I wanted to make sure that it had transportation for them to get to the outdoor chapel. And so he was doing the golf cart. But anyway, the reception was on his end. And he and the groom and my stepson went out off-roading in the golf cart and rolled it. Landed on his ankle, and he broke his ankle. So we're just happy that nobody else got hurt. The golf cart had $4,500 worth of damage. That was the estimate. We haven't gotten the total, but I'm not paying for it. That was all him. That was golf cart, alcohol, and thinking you're invincible. So he won't be doing that again. So we went to Christmas we spent in northern Arizona. We went to actually my son-in-law's parents' house. So it was about an 8-hour drive. They are close to Flagstaff, Sedona, in that area. Danny has been set on retiring to Washington. He's now set on retiring to Prescott Valley, in that area, just because cheaper. It's got that foresty feel to it, you know, like right there, and it's just a beautiful area. So after he saw that, that was it. So that was something that got changed. We're no longer going to Washington, and I'm happy because I was telling him our grandchildren are in Arizona. Our other grandchildren, who might come next year or sometime soon, I imagine, are in California right now. If we're in Washington, nobody's going to come visit us. Nobody. So we need to be closer. He agreed, because Mrs. Always right. Okay, that was life. Reader's Digest version. We're at an hour and 20 minutes. Not too bad since I've been gone a year. Majority was a haul. But like I said, I hope to come back every 2 weeks. Friday night might be just the time to do it because, like I said, I don't do anything work-wise. So I don't have any updates from my shop. Like I said, I'm going to have a trunk show at Beach Please in Florida in February. So hopefully I'll put some new stuff out. It was really busy for me because I did the Black Needle Society Christmas Nice List box, and that was a lot of work. So my Etsy shop took like a little hiatus, but I need to get that back up and rolling. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have, I'm pretty sure. I'll try to put comment or the descriptions things. I don't promise, because I don't know. It gets confusing to me, but I'll try. Anyway, until next time, take care, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.